Hello grade 8 students. For today, we will be discussing number-related problems. In today's lesson, you should be able to solve number-related problems involving systems of linear equations in two variables. But before we dwell with number-related problems, let's have a short recall on how we convert verbal phrases into algebraic expression. First one, we have a number increased by 8. We can represent this phrase using n plus 8. By the way po, in representing algebraic expression, we can use any variable. Next, 9 less than a number can be represented as n minus 9. Twice a number can be represented as 2n. The product of a number and 3 can be represented as 3n. And lastly, the quotient of a number and another number is x over y. We will be using this method later when we will be creating equations. Again, when we are solving problem solvings involving number-related problems, we will be using the systems of linear equations. We will be using these steps. The first one is to represent the variables. Second is to equate the systems of linear equations. Third is to solve the systems of linear equations. And lastly is to write your final answer. So without further ado, let's start. The sum of two numbers is 32 and their difference is 8. What are the two numbers? So the first step is we do the representation. Because we are looking for two numbers, so we can represent x as the first number and y as the second number. Now let's proceed in creating equations. According to our problem, the sum of two numbers is 32. Therefore, we can write it as the sum of x and y is 32. And, according on our problem as well, the difference of the two numbers is 8. So we can write as x minus y is equal to 8. Once we're done creating our systems of linear equation, we can now proceed on solution or solving. Okay? So we have here x plus y is equals to 32 and x minus y is equal to 8. As you can see, we can cancel both y variable, the positive and negative variable. Therefore, we will have 2x is equal to 32 plus 8 is equal to 40. To find the value of x, we just simply divide 2 on both sides. Therefore, x is equal to 20. And to find out for the value of y, we can use the equation 1 or equation 2 to find it. In this given, we will be using equation number 1. So just substitute the value of 20 to our x, so we will have 20 plus y is equals to 32. And using the addition property of equality, we will be transferring 20 on the other side, or we can deduct 20 from both sides. Therefore, we will have y is equal to 32 minus 20, leading us to y is equal to 12. Therefore, the numbers that are looking for are 20 and 12. To check your answer, just go back to your equations or just go back to the problems and then analyze it. Okay, as you can see now, the sum of two numbers is 32. When we add 20 and 12, the sum is 32. And then when we get the difference of 20 and 12, the difference is 8. Therefore, our answers are true and correct. Number 2. A number is 3 more than twice another number. Their sum is 15. What are the two numbers? Again, in this given problem, we are looking for two numbers, therefore our representation would be the same. X for the first number and y is for the second number. To create our first equation or first equation on the systems of linear equations, we will be using the first sentence. A number is 3 more than twice another number. So, it can be represented as x is equals to 2y plus 3. And then to create the second equation, we will be using the second sentence, which is their sum is 15. Therefore, the sum of x and y is equal to 15. As you can see here, X is equals to 2y plus 3, therefore we can use the substitution method. Okay, so we can replace x by 2y plus 3, leading us or giving us of 3y plus 3 is equal to 15. Again, where do we come up with 3y? We just added 2y and y, so we will have 3y, and then we copy 3 equals 15. Okay, and to get the value of y, just do the addition property of equality. We simply deduct 3 on both sides. So we will have 3y is equals to 15 minus 3, or simply 3y is equals to 12. And to find the value of y, just divide both sides by 3. Therefore, y is equal to 4. Now, to get the value of x, we can use the first equation. So we have x is equals to 2y plus 3, and just substitute the value of y to our equation. So we will have x is equals to 2 times 4 plus 3, and we can now simplify it. 2 times 4 is 8, and 8 plus 3 is equal to 11. Therefore, the two numbers that we are looking for are 4 and 11. Problem number 3. A number is less than thrice another number. Their difference is 24. What are the two numbers? So again, in this given problem, we are looking for two different numbers. So our representation would be x is the first number and y is the second number. For our first equation, we will be using the first sentence on the given problem. So we have x is equal to 3y minus 6. Okay? Why do we come up with x is equals to 3y minus 6? Because a number is 6 less than thrice another number. Okay? And to create our second equation, we will be using the second sentences. So according to this problem, the difference is 24. So when we subtract x and y, their difference is 24. Therefore, we can write it as x minus y equals 24. Again, we can use the substitution method because x is equal to 3y minus 6. It is already equated, so we can replace x by writing 3y minus 6. When we apply combining like terms, so 3y minus y, that will be 2y minus 6 equals 24. And do the addition property of equality, so we will be adding 6 on both sides. So we will have 2y is equals to 24 plus 6, and then just simplify. So we will have 2y is equal to 30, and to get the value of y, we will just simply divide it by 2. Therefore, y is equal to 15. And to get the value of x, we will be using the first equation. X is equal to 3y minus 16. Just substitute the value of 15 to our equation. So we will have 3 times 15 minus 6. So we will have 45 minus 6, or simply 39. Therefore, the two numbers that we are looking for are 15 and 39. So as you can see, 39 minus 15, that is 24. And then 15 times 3 is 45. 45 minus 6 is 39. Therefore, we satisfy both equations. Last problem. Lovely has 18 coins in her pocket consisting of 5 peso coin and 10 peso coins with a total amount of 120 pesos. How much of each does she have? So the first thing that we need to do is to create the representation. And as you can see here, we are not looking for the numbers. We're looking for how many 5 peso coin and how many 10 peso coin does she have in her pocket. So we can represent x by the number of 5 peso coin that she have, and y variable as the number of 10 peso coins that she have. So in this given problem, we can represent the first sentence as x plus y is equal to 18, because according to the problem, Lovely has 18 coins in her pocket consisting of 5 peso coins and 10 peso coins. Okay, so x plus y is equal to 18. Another thing or another concept given on our problem is that the total amount in her packet is 120 pesos. So to get that, just multiply the value of x to 5 pesos and the value of y to 10 pesos. So we will have 5 times x or 5x plus 10y is equal to 120 pesos. So our first equation is referring to the total number of coins that she have on her pocket, and the equation number 2 is referring to the total amount of money that she has on her pocket. So in this given problem, the best way to use is the elimination method. In this given, I just want to eliminate the variable x, so I will be multiplying both sides by negative 5. Therefore, my new equation would be negative 5x minus 5y is equal to negative 90. I will just copy the second equation, therefore we will have 5x plus 10y is equal to 120. As you can see, we can cancel negative 5x and positive 5x because when we add negative 5x and 5x, we will be getting 0. Okay? So negative 5y plus 10y is 5y, and negative 90 plus 120 is simply 30. To get the value of y, we just simply divide 5 on both sides. Therefore, the value of y is positive 6. To get the value of our x, so we just simply use the first equation, x plus y is equals to 18, and just simply substitute 6 in our y variable, so we will have x plus 6 is equal to 18. Using the addition property of equality, we will be subtracting 6 on both sides, so we will have x is equals to 18 minus 6, or simply x is equal to 12. Therefore, Lovely has 12 pieces of 5 peso coins and 6 pieces of 10 peso coins in her pocket. Now, it's your turn. Solve the following word problems. Number 1, the sum of two numbers is 15. The difference of the same two numbers is 7. What are the two numbers? For number 2, the difference of two numbers is 28. The larger is 4 more than thrice the smaller. What are the two numbers? Number 3, the sum of two numbers is 120. If the greater number is 4 times the less, what are the numbers? Just pause the video for a while and we will reveal the answer afterwards. Here are the answers on our previous activity. For number 1, the two numbers are 11 and 4. For number 2, the two numbers are 44 and 16. And for number 3, the correct answers are 96 and 24. That's all for today. Thank you very much. Do not forget to access your Prepare accounts for a short assessment.